G'day mate and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. Of course it's night time when I start the episode, doesn't matter. First thing we're actually going to do is, if this will work for me, we're going to go look at our calculator. So, this is what we need to build a rocket and a satellite, which I've turned off. Okay, so I've decided we're not going to make satellites in our rocket module section. We're going to make them off-site. We're going to make them where we physically make, where we physically sit the rocket silos. So we're going to click on those to turn them off. We're going to click on rocket fuel because we're making rocket fuel. I don't need to know about it anymore. We're going to turn off sulfuric acid. No, it won't let me. Okay, we're not going to turn off sulfuric acid. We're going to ignore sulfuric acid because sulfuric acid is only used for the blue circuits, and we're just going to deliver that on site. The other thing I'm going to turn off is I'm going to turn off the rocket control units at the moment because we're just going to ignore them. We're going to leave them. That's another problem for another time. I really want to work on the low density structures. So we need plastic, we need copper, and we need steel. And with everything else turned off, this is what we need. We need 4.8 belts of plastic. We need 19, we'll call it 20 belts of copper. And we only need 2 belts of steel, which doesn't sound too bad till you actually realize how big 2 belts of steel is. So, honestly, I've got this build here, and I'm now thinking, look, I really want to bring in coal here. And then, after I bring coal in, I really want to take plastic out on this side. So I need to reverse this whole build. And I'm going to put that down as a later JD problem. Because it can be done. It's just reversing it. It's just going to be an absolute pain in the ass to work out exactly what belt's going to go where. Actually. Hang on. No, we're going to Control C. I'm going to hold down Shift. We're going to export the blueprint. I'm going to go copy. I'm going to go... Where's our calculator? There it is. Factorio. Okay. Well, we're on a non-secure webpage. We're going to put in a blueprint tool. We're going to put in our blueprint, and we're going to flip across the x-axis. No. We're going to remove this. Because I don't want to change any of that. Bring that back. So I'm holding down right click to remove things. So we just want to flip these 2 belts and all those inserters. And it is mirrored in the middle, so we should be good. Okay, so now we're going to copy that. Now we're going to paste that in, and we're going to flip along the x-axis. We're going to get a blueprint. We're going to copy to clipboard. And we're now going to just give me a new decon planner for the moment. We're going to put in belts, undergrounds, inserter. In theory, we're going to get rid of the bottom half. And blueprints, import string, import, paste, and nope, something went wrong. Everything's not quite lined up. Okay. I'm going to put this here. Oh, okay. Hang on. Substation. Alright. Try and inject it. Get rid of all the substations. Ooh. No, just the bottom half. Get rid of the substations. Okay. Now we're going to try. Okay, things are still misaligned. Just a little bit, not a lot. Okay, so we're going to copy that one. Oh, because you're square at this end and not square at that end. So technically I could bring this in one tile at that side. Okay. We're going to copy that. We're going to... copy that. We're going to copy the guy in the middle. We're going to copy this one. Hang on, we missed a bit. No, we didn't miss anything, it turns out. Okay. So this is the point where things don't quite line up. Then copy the end guy and see what mess we've got. Oh, the end guy had to be slightly longer because needs one more tile. Okay. So really, hang on, bear with me. No, cut all of that. Yeah, well, it would have been easier to flip everything along the x-axis and then just not remove the top line. Sorry, it's a trial by process. Okay, we're gonna get this done. Okay, so you flow down on. Hang on. You flow on the left-hand side of the belt, which becomes the top side of the belt, which flows to the bottom side of the belt, which then gets buffered on both sides, which then threads to the middle. You go there, you go there, you go there. And in theory, you go there. Haha! Success. So what does that mean? It means all the beacons need to move over a tile. That's annoying. All the chem plants need to move over a tile, which is also annoying. Yeah, okay, it's a full rip up and rebuild, just because we changed the orientation. Because these guys are wider. So this guy and this guy's wider, and because of that, everything gets put off by tile. On the upside, technically, hang on, what failed there? Oh, because now the beacons are off. The bottom row beacons are now off by tile. Okay. We fixed it. Alright, this top one's our blueprint. We'll just have to remember that. Anyway, completely sidetracked. So, where are we? We're on Auditorio. No, not that one. That one. So, calculator. We need 106 machines doing 1.4 belts out. More importantly, we're using 5 belts in and a whole lot of belts of copper. But it does mean, okay, on simple maths, and that's as far as I've got so far, if this is 5 and that is 20 and that is 2, it means I need 4 belts of copper for every 1 belt of plastic. And that's the theory I'm going with at this stage. So, we need an assembler. Actually, just a single assembler. Put that there, that there, that there. That there. Okay, that's our assembler. That's our low density structure. Okay, sounds easy enough so far. And it is going to use 2. We've got 5 belts worth. Okay, this could be easier than I thought. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, it's going to be a lot bigger than I thought. Alright, so if we're using 2 and 0.8, it means a lot of copper. Actually, the copper is going to be the biggest issue. So it means I can put steel and plastic on the same belt. Yeah, because you're outputting 2 belts of plastic. Or do I just take 3 belts in? I don't know. Let's play with the ideas. So, we want to go... If I have 3 separate items on 3 separate belts, it means I can use chest stops. That's a thing. Okay. Belt 1. We're going to bring you down to there. I'm gonna do this. Screenshot time. Actually, I've got it. Okay. Screenshot time gives you time to think about things. Okay. So I'm going to take plastic. And nope, try again, JD. I'm going to rotate you back the right direction. I'm going to take plastic in the side. Okay, with a chest. And that's going to duplicate that way. So we're going to keep plastic running in the direction it's going. So potentially it's going to end up like however many we said long, 20 long, massive amount. We've only got to have... Ooh. Actually, that might make things easier. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 5 belts of plastic. And we're going to run them literally right into the side of this. And then we're going to run it however many that way. 20 something. We then have copper and we have steel. Okay. Now the problem is this guy is using 8 copper already of our belt of 45. If we go to express transport belt 1.7, that's actually a useless number. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. So 40 to there. Look, old belts would have been so much easier. No, not really. They stopped at 33. Okay, max rate calculator is not going to confirm my numbers unless I actually have all the stuff down. So let's go get some stuff. Oh, we finished another research. Oh, speaking of research, the Smart Artillery got an update. It now has a Smart Artillery exploration mode. Selected artillery turrets or wagons will plot flares at max range. I'm not sure how that works, but I understand that if I drag an area, it'll just shoot once in each chunk for exploration purposes only. Okay, so that's 48. That's what I thought. 42, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48. So it's 3 over. We don't technically need them to run at full speed. If we have a little bit of built-in overproduction, and we run our copper in one direction, probably in from the bottom. So let's configure everything. Let's configure our copper and our steel to come in from the bottom, because that sounds actually very reasonable at this point. Okay, so we're going to come in here. We're going to go into there, into there. You're going to be our copper. And we're at 40. I could just build smelter blocks of 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's my answer. Build a smelter block that's only 40 long. How much steel is that? That is 4 steel. So a standard furnace outputs a full belt. And then when we convert it to steel, we get 1/5 of the belt. So we go from 45 down to, I don't know, what's 45 divided by 5? 7, 9. Okay, I was close. Not at all. So we do steel in 2 blocks. Okay, I think we've got some ideas, or I've got some ideas at least. So, now the main reason for using a chest stub is it's actually more UPS efficient. And that's something I really want to try and gauge in these builds right from square one, to have as much efficiency as possible overall in the grand scheme of things. So you're a dedicated copper, you're a dedicated copper, you're a steel, and what's more, you're a 1/5 of a steel belt split in half. I think that's correct. Okay, and then as for output, do I want it? Okay, so we're going to have an oil unload station here. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to build this north. Oh, screenshot machine. So I think we're going to take the low density structures out the top of the base. And then we can just put a little train there to pick everything up. So we go from here to here. Piece of belt in the correct direction. Copy that one, paste that one. We're going to go from there to there, from there to there. Copy that to there. This then becomes a master one. I can copy and go paste. Paste. Oh, it feels like spaghetti already. It's not. It's actually a really clean build. Apart from the fact it's got no power. What are you doing? Absolutely nothing. You're technically a nothing. Okay, so if we put a power there, and the next one would be there, that's fine. Okay. And then I could put a power there. Nope. You slide down the top. You can't slide down the top. Okay, you slide up a top. You slide up a tile, and there. Okay. Which then means, in theory, plop. Do things look like they work? They look like they work. And then if I copy you, and paste you, and you, and you, and you. And I might just join it up to the grid so it stops flashing at me. So, this is a plastic output which goes straight in there. You're another plastic output which goes in there. And these ones are all not built yet. Okay, I need materials. I need undergrounds, I need stack inserters. Gimme. Oh, maybe not that many. Yeah, maybe that many. I need some stack inserters. I need some of these guys. I need all of those and all of those. And let's see how much we get built. You can't reach your friend. Where do you have to be built? There. Yeah, actually, I think that's a free tile. Well, that was a fail. I feel like I have a lot more power than I need. I could be wrong. Obviously I am. Okay. Alright. So, plastic-wise, we're up to 8 out of 45. Or 44. So we're going to end up going 44 across. Steel 8, which is, what did we say? It was 9. Yeah, 9 for 0.2 of a belt. And that's already 80 copper. So really I need 2 copper belts coming in here. So 20. Hang on, what? 24, 32, 40. Okay, yeah, so we do have 2 copper belts going there. Okay. Copy and paste. Power's not going to work. Nope. You just do the substations, please. Go away, substations. No, it goes there, does it? Which is now a repeating pattern back to there. Oh, hang on. So things autosave. So if I pop that there, and I pop that there, it means I don't forget that I need to repeat those as well. Screenshots! I've already clicked. That's the worst thing. I'm going to keep clicking, keep holding click whilst it makes 3 gig. Or fills up 3 gig in my hard drive. There. There. I don't know how much bigger we've got to go. So what am I missing? I'm missing all the things in the stuff. I'm missing prod mods. Give me half of those. I'm not missing assemblers yet. I'm definitely missing those and those. Let's just assume we're missing all those. Okay, how do we feel now? Are we up to a full belt of plastic yet? 22. We're at halfway. So this has got to double, is the short answer. You, from there to there. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to double. Okay. So we're running our first problem. The area I allocated, I never thought I'd end up building west. So there's a train track in the way. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. you're going to output here, and here, and here, here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Okay. So in the meantime, let's run some belts. There with its friend. Oops. So that's the clearance we've got. 2 tiles. So it's not worth moving that over for 2 tiles. Okay. Does JD have any other ideas or answers? Actually, do we need to have the plastic come out this side? Can I not have the plastic come out this side? It's got to go off to red circuits, and that's the thing. I don't know what red circuits looks like because we haven't built it yet. That is 22. So bringing one belt of iron converted into steel. That's what it really is, and feeding it into this lane, this pair. We're bringing in a belt of copper and feeding it into this one. And we're bringing in 1 lane of plastic, which we need the build to be twice as wide. And if I look, I needed 18 lanes of copper. And with it being slightly underbuilt, so it's probably going to end up being 20. Let me guess, we're 10 across so far, 11. Okay, because we needed 106.3 of these guys. 55 doubled is 110. Yep. So that's what we need to do. We just need to double this whole build. So on the map, put a marker. Double low density structures. Okay. Well, that's it for this episode. We know we know what's happening with low density structures. We know what's happening with plastic. I've got to mirror these things, which I'll do between sessions. So I've got to mirror that. I've got to double that, which I won't do until we've got the final build. We do know it's going to stick out an awful lot. That's fine. We can sort of plan around it. We're going to be bringing out all of the low density structures at the top, which means we're going to have 20 belts merging together, which itself is going to be its own little nightmare. Actually, okay, we'll worry about that later. So I've got low density structures sort of outputting right here, roughly, because this would be the middle of the build. We've got rocket fuel being built over there. We have our plastic, which is our next component, which we need to make green circuits, to make red circuits, to make blue circuits, to make rocket control units. So all that's got to happen down here somewhere. So that's what I'll see with you guys in the next episode. We'll start working on, we're going to work our way backwards. So we're going to work on, if we turn that off and we turn that on, we're going to work on another 160 assemblers making rocket control units. Up from the 100 and, what do we need? 106, we're now up to 160. So we're going to make 160 of these to then make the speed modules probably next. Then the blue circuits, then the red circuits, then the green circuits. Because we're literally working from our rocket all the way back to the start. We're working backward here. So that is it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you're enjoying. Funnily enough, it also means the oil is going to be at the top of this build, which is something I never thought would happen. I always thought it'd be on the side, but you know, we'll see. We're probably not even a third. We're probably a quarter of the way through the build process. We've still got to make smelters. Well, actually, we've still got to make smelters. They're their own separate nightmare, and a lot of belt routing. So either way, I'm out. Thank you guys so much for watching. thank you. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode where we get some more stuff done. All right, I'm out. Bye.